Happy New Year's to all of you guys. I had so much fun with the December Vlogmas that I did every single day that I feel like now it seems really, really strange to just stop and to not be vlogging anymore. So there are so many times during the day that I just think to take out my camera and talk to you guys a little bit and catch up. I hope that you guys had a really, really fantastic 2016. I had a really amazing 2016. I feel like I've heard from so many people that their 2016 was terrible, which is obviously sad to hear and hard to hear that so many people had kind of such a rough time in 2016, but mine was honestly pretty fantastic. And I'm definitely looking forward to 2017. I feel like it's just going to be a really, really wonderful year for me and my family personally. I was just watching the newest Legacy Knits podcast, and kind of near the end of their most recent podcast, they started to talk about how they kind of, when they go to sleep, they are so excited to wake up in the morning. And Chelsea was explaining how she stays up as late as she possibly can so that she kind of still gets a good amount of sleep, but is just so excited to finish sleeping so that she can wake up in the morning. I experience this same exact thing. Like, I stay up so late that I am just almost to the point of exhaustion where I know that as soon as I lay down, I am going to fall asleep. And I do that because I love staying up and spending time with Robert, or I love staying up and knitting or working or doing something creative or spending time with Robert mostly. So, and then I'm always very excited to get up in the morning to start my work day or start my day with my children, my family, Robert, so on and so forth. But as they were talking about this, I was thinking about how lucky we are, basically, that we experience this. Because I know personally and have a few people in my life who look very, very forward to sleeping and have a hard time being awake during the day. Not because, you know, they need a lot of sleep, but because of lots of different things, depression, addiction. And so I thought, how lucky are we that we enjoy being awake so much? But I'm also very, very aware of probably people who that's a hard thing to hear, because that's something that they would really, really like to have too, because they kind of go through their day struggling and waiting for that time that they're tired enough to sleep or can close off their mind or thoughts and be able to sleep. So I'm very, very happy that I'm at a peaceful enough state in my life that I enjoy awake moments so much. But I also feel so strongly for those of you who have a hard time being awake. And I know that those of you who are watching me most likely are people who knit and who crochet or do some sort of craft. So I'm hoping that my podcast and other people's podcasts who you do watch help to get you through some of those moments or busy your mind during hard times in your day. I'm very, very aware of you. The girls just got out of the bath and are playing a little bit. And I was sitting in there knitting while they were bathing. I was knitting on my Siri cardigan. Well, I'm knitting the pullover, which actually isn't in the pattern. However, I've just modified it to be a pullover because I kind of prefer pullovers lately. I've definitely been wearing a bit of cardigans, but anyway, so I've done quite a bit on it since I last showed it to you guys. And I'm so happy that I did, because in my Vlogmas, I spoke about how it was way too small. I showed it to all of you, and one person told me that I should try it on. And so I put a piece of string through it and tried it on, and it fit. You guys have no idea how close I came to pulling this out. If I wouldn't have talked about it on Vlogmas, it would have been gone. It would have been ripped out. I would have started the yarn for a completely different pullover. Thank God I didn't, because I had already done so much work on it, as so many of you mentioned. So I am very excited for this to be a wearable piece. We are having guests over today, and I'm looking forward to it. Robert is making spaghetti alla mama, which is so yummy. It's the first meal he ever made for me when we were dating, and it was love at first bite. Not really, but it was really, really tasty. So he's making that for dinner, and it will be a lot of fun. We're having actually Tina, Michi, and Emma. So we haven't seen them for a little while, but it will definitely be fun to have them over for lunch. I mean, we were planning on going to a Waldspielplatz, which basically means forest playground. And it was raining all morning, so I'm not sure if we will still do that. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to just honestly sit and relax a bit today. I know it's a work day, but Elodie is still home from Kita, and I want to kind of cherish these last couple of days that she's home before she returns to Kita. And if I do any work, it will definitely be in the evening after the girls go to bed. I am just itching so bad to start dyeing some yarn. Yesterday, I did take a day of work. I think I worked maybe 4 hours. And I dyed some more tonals. I've been dyeing so many tonals lately, but I dyed a bunch of tonals on Dale. I think I dyed 10 different colorways, and those are all on Dale, just tonals. So I'm extremely excited about that. And I'm wanting to dye a couple more today, just because when I just start adding new products to the shop this Thursday, I want you guys to have a huge selection. So I will be adding about 300 different yarns to the shop on Thursday. Yay! Which means lots of photo taking Thursday morning. But I'm really, really extremely excited. Here are some of the yarns that are going into the shop that have not yet been shelved. I wanted to tell you guys about the most exciting knit along that I'm having because it's so exciting. Amber from Maker's Haven and myself are hosting a knit along together, and it is called the Year of Ornaments, or A Year of Ornaments knit along. And basically what it is each month you just knit one ornament or 2 ornaments or 3 or however many. And at the end of the year, you basically have this really amazing collection of ornaments to put on your Christmas tree, to tie on gifts, to give to friends, whatever you choose to do with them. And I'm just really excited. I feel like I've really been wanting to knit some teeny tiny fun little things. I love the bunny nuggets. I feel like it's a really fun way to experiment as well with Fair Isle, doing little mittens, little socks, and just try really fun different colors or different techniques, or even just make a bunch of very, very simple little things as mindless knits. It's also really nice when you feel like you just want to make something and finish something and have something there. I'm super excited about it. So the Year of Ornaments starts now. It's started already, to be honest. And I've got to figure out which ornament I'm going to make first. So let's take a look. These are the ornaments that I'm kind of keen on starting first. These are just my choices. If you guys know any that I should look at instead, definitely let me know which ornaments you guys are really loving right now. So I love these Lavender Hearts by Debbie Orr. I think they're really sweet. I love that the tops of the hearts are a lot more curvy and long than other heart patterns. This Mitten Garland Advent Calendar, I kind of have it in my head that I want to make too. Is that crazy? I love the Jolly Wee Elf ever since I saw Tracy making them from the Groceria Girls podcast. I would definitely do it in a very fine yarn with very, very small needles because I don't want them to be as big, especially as the red one on the right. I am thinking that these will be ornaments and not something that you sit and weigh down and have on a windowsill or something like that. I also really love the Tiny Window Kitten. I think she is very, very sweet. Those are the patterns that I'm looking at right now. I'm sure a Bird of Happiness will be in there at some point. And I really want to know what you guys think about knitting, if you guys have any ideas. A really fun sheep would be a lot of fun. These don't have to be knit. They can be sewn, they can be crocheted, they can be felted. There are tons of possibilities. They just need to be handmade, homemade. I am so excited to have just a little collection of adorable handmade ornaments.